Guys, there's 6 of us and there's 7 thrones. Who's that for?
Otto Binder and C.C. Beck were the masterminds behind the creation of the fictional character Black Adam in the DC Comics. Black Adam is a nemesis of Captain Marvel as well as the Marvel family. In 2009, IGN's greatest comic book villains of all time featured Black Adam. He took the 16th spot on the list. In 2022's Black Adam, he will appear in his cinematic debut. It's a role to be played by Dwayne Johnson in the DC Extended Universe. Black Adam's importance in the DCEU has increased because of Dwayne Johnson's worldwide fame in the movie industry. Aside from eventually appearing in a Shazam movie, DC made an announcement that he will also feature in his own movie. There are some rumors that he might feature in Aquaman as well. DC does not have any problem giving villains the spotlight, but it was a surprise when Black Adam's status was upgraded, though not an unjustified one, due to Johnson's fame and Adam's complexity. Before we start, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, subscribe to this channel, and turn on post notifications as well. You don't want to miss any of this new content. First, let's take a look at his publication history. In December of 1945, Black Adam was first featured in the Marvel family. He was a one-time villain in that comic book published by Fawcett Comics. However, when DC acquired Fawcett characters, Black Adam became a recurring character. Then in 1973, they started publishing Shazam family stories with the title Shazam. Next up, not everyone seems to know his origin. You may have been wondering why he is sometimes called Teeth/Theo Adam. Well, Teeth Adam is his original form before he became Black Adam, while Theo Adam is his descendant. Let's begin with Teeth Adam. In the DC continuity, Teeth Adam hailed from ancient Egypt, but his present home now in the modern era is now a fictional country called Kahndaq. His history has undergone a lot of changes, and we'll talk about the important ones only. Up next, let's take a look at how he became a superhero. The power of Shazam was a 1994 comic book series that featured Teeth Adam as the son of the Egyptian pharaoh Ramses II. He impressed the wizard Shazam in the series. The wizard then gave him the powers of a superhuman upon saying the wizard's name. That was when he became the Mighty Adam. Mighty Adam used his incredible powers to protect Egypt from her adversaries for centuries, after which he was corrupted by his daughter Blaze and went rogue and became Black Adam. The wizard became furious when he learned that Adam had turned to the dark side. He then stripped Adam of his powers, which made Teeth Adam's age to rapidly catch up with him, and he became a dried-up corpse. As mentioned previously, Black Adam calls upon his power just as Captain Marvel or Shazam does by saying the word Shazam. The names in the Shazam anagram for Black Adam are the same as that of Shazam in the New 52, so let's list them. Solomon's wisdom, Hercules' strength, Atlas's stamina, Zeus's power, Achilles' courage, and Mercury's speed. However, in the previous DC continuity, and following Black Adam's New 52 resurrection in the Forever Evil, the letters in Shazam now have different names belonging to Egyptian gods: Shu's stamina, Heru's swiftness, Amon's strength, Zehudi's wisdom, Aton's power, and Mehen's courage. So, what does this mean? It tells us that even though the deities may be different, Black Adam's abilities are almost the same as Shazam's. Black Adam can fly, has great strength, he is extremely fast, and is incredibly durable. He can call upon a vast amount of knowledge and also cast magical lightning strikes, among others. Comparing their abilities, his and Shazam's are essentially the same, but because Black Adam has an adult mentality and is more ruthless, and he occasionally does enchantment, it sometimes gives him the edge as the world's most powerful mortal. Up next, did you know that Teeth was Theo's ancestor? About 5,000 years later, Theo Adam went on an expedition with Billy Batson's parents. It was at that time he discovered Black Adam's tomb. In the tomb, the scarab that contained Black Adam's powers was there. It was the wizard that kept it there. He claimed these powers for himself after killing the Batsons. Theo realized that Teeth was his ancestor when he transformed into Black Adam. Before Theo got back to the US, the wizard Shazam had already appointed Billy Batson to become Captain Marvel. Theo eventually noticed that Captain Marvel looked much like C.C. Baston. He immediately knew that he was the son of the Batson couple he killed. Adam battled with Captain Marvel, who eventually defeated him. Next up, no, Teth and Theo are not the same person. It first seemed like Black and Theo Adam were the same, but was later changed to them being entirely different when Black Adam claimed to be free of Theo's influence after he got back to Earth. It was confirmed when Black Adam's fingerprints didn't match Theo's. This means that Black Adam didn't kill the Batsons. From then on, anytime Black Adam said Shazam, he would transform back into his original form, which is Teth Adam. From being an Egyptian, he was also changed to being a Kondakian. Up next, this may come as a shock to you, but yes, Theo killed his own uncle. Theo Adam stopped playing roles in Shazam mythology as of the New 52. In the New 52, Adam was a slave in Kanda who had a chance to escape captivity with his nephew Aman. During the escape, Adam got injured, but before they got captured again, the wizard and the magical ruling council rescued them, after which Aman was chosen to be their champion. When Aman and Adam returned to Kadak and Adam healed him, Aman wanted to free his people and cure their former slave masters, but all that Adam desired was vengeance for the brutal treatment he received. After Aman said Shazam, Adam also said it, and made the magic lightning strike Aman, which eventually killed him. Then he got Black Adam's full powers. Up next, Adam killed all Kandak's warlords and ruled over the country in his own ways, which he perceived to be fair. After the magical council got to know that Aman was dead, they battled Black Adam, defeated, and imprisoned him. Dr. Savannah accidentally freed him in the present era, leaving Black Adam to continue his crusade of justice. Did you know he had a weakness? Though he has all these incredible abilities, he has a weakness, which is that saying Shazam will turn him back into his ordinary human form. Though, as of the New 52, both Black Adam and Shazam have to say the word with meaning instead of just simply saying it. In fact, this was the only way Billy Batson could defeat him when they fought on rebooted continuity. However, he prefers wielding his power all the time rather than choosing to be a normal human. Next up, we're going to let you in on why he fights. When Black Adam was in his early years, he was a selfish and stereotypical villain, but in the present era, he's now more of an anti-hero than a full-blown evildoer. He hates those who hurt people and those who enslave others for power and greed. He does all that so he can make sure there's no form of oppression and that justice reigns supreme. This was evident from when he joined Batman, Captain Cold, Sinestro, Lex Luthor, and others to overthrow the crime syndicate when they claimed the world as theirs. One major problem is that Black Adam is too violent and extreme with his justice. As of the early 2000s, he joined the Justice Society of America after he transitioned to become an anti-hero from a villain. Unfortunately, he was viewed suspiciously by some of his teammates. He was a valued addition for some time, but he eventually left the team because their ways of protecting the world seemed to be ineffective to him. To him, they were not doing what was necessary to establish true peace and order. Most of the time, he has been blackballed by the superhero community, and he's honestly cool with that. Although Black Adam is dedicated to keeping the entire world safe, he's primarily focused on protecting his home, Kandak, both in the past and in the present. He's overthrown the totalitarian regimes in that country so he can rule over the nation in a way he sees fit, which usually means killing anyone he believes to be a threat to the Kandakians without providing a trial or due process. Black Adam's word is law, and if you go against him, you'll be punished. That may seem harsh for people living outside of Kandak, but to its citizens, it means they're free from enslavement and persecution. However, even when he is ruling, that hasn't lessened the rage buried deep in Black Adam's heart, born from his personal losses. Whom he fights. As we have said already, his major enemy is Captain Marvel. Even though Captain Marvel is his major enemy, Black Adam has fought other heroes in the DC universe, including Superman several times. It's worth reminding you that his battles with heroes in the modern era are not because he wants to kill them for the hell of it. Mostly it's because they're interfering with his activities, like keeping his people, Kandakians, safe in the way that seems best to him. Villains, on the other hand, earn his wrath, and he's been known to exterminate evildoers from time to time. Yet even with his incredible abilities, Black Adam has lost on occasion. For example, when Ultraman, Superman's evil counterpart from Earth 3, broke his jaw during Forever Evil. Next up, did you know that Dwayne Johnson's role as Black Adam is not the character's first appearance outside comics? Dwayne Johnson's role as Black Adam in the DCEU will be many people's first exposure to the character, but it's not Black Adam's first time appearing outside the comics. He made his first animation appearance in the Kids Superpower Hour with Shazam. In more recent years, he has appeared on Batman the Brave and the Bold, seen above, Young Justice, albeit silent, and Justice League Action. He's been a playable character in video games, for example in Injustice: Gods Among Us, and the latter two LEGO Batman video games. So far, Black Adam's animated short film, Superman Shazam: The Return of Black Adam, is his most eminent on-screen appearance. The Mummy's Arnold Vosloo voiced the character in this short film. In the story, Black Adam returned to Earth to cause chaos after spending 5,000 years in exile, and Superman is the only one around to keep humanity safe. Now that you know the essential details about Black Adam, let us know in the comments below what you're looking forward to most about Dwayne Johnson's iteration of the character. If you're already a Black Adam fan, feel free to also share one of your favorite moments from the comics or another media story. Thanks for watching.